Over on the Sportsbook, we got race specials. Wow, this is great. Bets like all Hendricks cars to finish in at the top 10 plus 350. Brad Keselowski to exact his revenge and finish ahead of all Team Penske cars at plus 500. So, what's a weekly special that you like this week, Geoff?
So, I couldn't really get behind a lot of them, if I'm being dead honest. Pearce is probably going to come up with some galaxy brain, like these guys are all downforce drivers who are good in outer space or something. But I am going with the big value here at plus 1,300. Austin Cindric and my boy Ryan Blaney to both finish in the top 5 of this event. It's plus 1,300. Ryan Blaney's winning because that's my pick. It's like a reveal. Sorry, spoiler alert. But Austin Cindric, this dude just won the Daytona 500. He's going to come in here against all these, scrubs and just be like, yeah, I can finish top 5 again. I think plus 1,300 seems like good value. Blaney was, like we said, was in the top 5 of this race last year until he, his tire ran over a nail or whatever. So I think this is good value. Blaney seems like a very legitimate top 5 play, and Cindric racing obviously with a ton of confidence. Plus 1,300, Pearce, you can definitely look. You tell me if this is bad. I'm due for at least one bad bet here, so you tell me if it's terrible. I really couldn't find anything else I liked from these specials.
Yeah, Pearce, tell him if it's terrible, and then Galaxy brain us with your pick.
It isn't terrible. If we get a short run at the end of this race, then Cindric can sneak in there. I'm probably not going to go there. And you're right, a lot of these specials, I don't like any of them, but there was one that did stand out to me, plus 550 to get Kyle Larson, Martin Truex Jr., and Kyle Busch all to finish inside the top 5. I think that's pretty likely. I like that bet a lot. I'll talk about Truex and Larson some more here in a bit, but if we focus on Kyle Busch, this is a racetrack where he has succeeded in the past. We know that he's been clamoring for practice to return, and with this new low downforce package, which means the car's not held down to the ground very much, so you kind of have to let off the gas a little bit in order to get the car to turn. Now, the more that you let off the gas, the slower you go, so you don't want to let off that much. So the people that can maximize their on-throttle time or minimize their off-throttle time in this package are going to succeed, and that's what Kyle Busch does. He's the best at driving in further and getting back on the throttle sooner. That wasn't really a skill in the old package in 2019 and 2020 because they were just running flat-footed through the turns. Now you have to drive a little bit more. It's more in the driver's hands, and Kyle Busch is the guy to get that job done.